and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So one thing I've always wanted to do on my channel is these little rants where I involve my audience and we can have an open conversation. So you right now, if I don't read out what you said, please have an open discussion while being respectful to everyone in the comments below, and I will join in because I want to talk about a lot of different things throughout these videos, but the first one I want to talk about is gender reveal parties. Now, I've always had an issue with these for the main reason that, and solely summed up, you pop that balloon and it comes out blue, or you pop that balloon and it comes out pink, you start screaming and you're so excited as a parent. Okay, yay, you have a child and you can see what it is or whatever. But in my head I'm always thinking, oh, so are they anticipating one color or are they anticipating another color, and are they faking a reaction if they don't get the color they want? Something about that has always very much so confused me. So when I watch these videos where people are like, oh my god, how sweet is this gender reveal party? They pop it, blue comes out and they're like, ah, screaming like just what we wanted. So it's weird because if you pop it and pink comes out, are you disappointed? And there's a lot of different debates going on online right now, and a lot of people are very mixed with this one topic. So I wanted to ask my audience what their honest opinion was of it. I'm going to read some out and comment on them, and this is going to be a very open discussion involving between both of us, but also with me saying how I feel about them. As we're all aware, there's a big conversation happening in the world talking about the difference between gender and sex, but for the sole purpose of this video, we're going to talk about popping a blue or pink balloon. It's always been something that has very much so confused me, but I've never been a parent, obviously, so I don't know what that feeling is like. Maybe they are genuinely excited either way. And please, in the comments below, say your opinion as well. Max Apollo said, as a trans person, I don't have an issue with them. More than likely, their child will be cis. Parents are allowed to celebrate their little boy or little girl, as long as they respect and support their child if they do come out as trans or non-binary somewhere along the way. And I think that's a very well-rounded answer that Max has given. Pink Lasagna said, they're boring, a waste of time and money. And in my opinion as well, it's kind of like, I would prioritize, honestly, having a baby shower rather than having a gender reveal party. If we strip everything back, not talking about gender identity and sex, it's like, are you disappointed if you get one over the other? It's so weird, like everything, and I mean everything stripped aside. Let's put it down to two colors, right? Pink and blue. Even just saying colors, say you want pink, the color pink, but it comes out blue, are you less happy about that? Or if you want the other and the other, like, it's always been something that's been so wild to me, and then I'm thinking, are these parents faking a reaction if they don't get the one they want? And I've seen videos where dads will pop the balloon and pink comes out and then they're very angry and disappointed, and I'm like, why are you trying to be a parent if you are preferring one whenever this, you don't go into this and you're like, that one, you know, it's weird. Elle said, I don't like them. I mean, if a family wants to find out the gender of their kid in a small, respectful, fun way, that's fine, but the weird ones where they blow up minivans with pink or blue flames is just ridiculous. And that's another conversation I have seen where people have literally flown planes over their house and mini jets and helicopters, and they drop like dust of the color, and it's so extra. And it's like, do you think the people you invite to this gender reveal party give a shit? Because I've never been to one, but if someone invited me to one, I'd be like, okay. And like whatever color came out, I'd be like, yay. Like, I really give a shit, like fucking hell. And it's always been so weird because if you watch videos of these families, like popping them, their families like, ah, like fucking screaming and all, and I'm like, it's so weird. Because in my opinion, it's kind of like, don't you just wish that you're having a healthy baby? And expecting other people to be so excited about this color is so weird to me. Nivi said, some people take them too far. Like, people have set fires that completely go out of control and things like that. However, if someone seriously has their heart set on one, go for it. Safely. Hannah said, I think they're fine. If I ever have a child, I'll call them by their assigned gender pronouns at birth until they tell me they would like to be preferred otherwise. Once they let me know, I'll be happy to address them however they want to be addressed. I'd love my child unconditionally. And part of loving your child is respecting the way they choose their own identity. I'm also making it very clear from the beginning I'm pro-LGBTQ+, and let them know that they don't have to feel uncomfortable or fear expressing anything at all to me, including how they like to identify. A lot of people are making the argument though in my comment section that they believe that they should be a thing, and they believe gender parties should happen so that it gives structure to the child growing up. So let me know what you think about that as well. Again, this is just an open conversation. Casey said, I would rather just have a small get-together where I would tell the people in my life the gender of my child rather than spend the money. But as a trans person myself, if my child comes out to me with a second gender reveal, let's do it. Jaden said something I said at the start of my video. I would probably skip the gender reveal party and just have a baby shower. But I don't see any harm in having them as long as they're done safely. But it's just so weird to me because it's like inviting family and friends who really don't give a shit and you're like, yay! Cheer! It's weird. That's why I think baby showers are better, because it's kind of like, oh, let's celebrate the fact you're having a healthy baby rather than being like, ah, blue! It's a bit weird. So if you can't tell, if someone invites me to their baby gender reveal party, I'll be riveted. Stephanie said something which I also agree with. I dislike the over-the-top reveals. A short and simple reveal is sweet. I think videos where they're telling their family in a more intimate way are way more touching than huge parties where they're cheering and celebrating with whatever color they get. Because it's kind of like, is everyone rooting for like the same color, or is everyone like... So whenever you have your family together, they're just happy that you're having a healthy baby. So having that small detail, which is probably the first detail that you'll find out about your baby that you've been carrying for so long, it's exciting. So having that with your family is completely different and is way more special than having a huge party where you expect your friends to cheer based on one color. They're gonna cheer either way. It's weird. Bethany said, I actually like gender reveal parties. It makes it fun, and see, a lot of people love them as well. And you know what? Respect that they love them. Everyone's allowed to have their own different views on this. Libra said, personally, regardless of gender, it's human life, so I don't think that they should be taken super seriously. They can be fun though as long as nobody gets hurt by setting something on fire or jumping over a fence. I don't know, lol. Riri said, personally, I hate baby showers and gender reveal parties if they've already had more than one child. Ooh, it's just a way to get more gifts. I'm sorry, but a lot of people don't have extra money for your 6th child. Use the stuff you got from your first 5. Ooh, that poses another conversation. What do you think about baby showers? In my opinion, I would rather have a baby shower than a gender reveal party, but that's because I haven't had any kids and I think that first one would be exciting. So what do you think about people who have multiple baby showers? Samantha said, depends on how they can be celebrated because a lot of them can be taken too far, and I think that's the argument I'm trying to make with the cheering obsessively over one and like anticipating one color. That seems way too extreme for me, but if you want to have a small get-together, that's different in my books because you're not all like a football match, like screaming for one color. Frosty Apple said, overrated and more impactful when it's a surprise. Username said, I think that they're fine in general, but the way the parents can most times take it way too far, like blowing up stuff with pink or blue shit coming from it, that's fucking insane and irritating to me. But maybe just a nice quiet celebration of the baby's gender is okay to me. But that being said, also to me, parents who really want a certain gender is kinda not okay to me. Like, you should love your child unconditionally. Instead of throwing your own temper tantrum about the gender should make a huge impact to me personally. You should be happy that you're even having a child. Some women can't even have one and you're crying about the gender? This is just my personal opinion at the end of the day, so take it with a pinch of salt. Love you, Adam. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you. Thank you. I agree with Username. It's kind of saying that you can have a small get-together, but rooting for one and then being disappointed over the other is not what it's about at all. And then imagine how awkward that is for a fucking guest. Like, the parents are so upset if it's not one color over the other. Like, what are you supposed to do as a guest? Are you like, you'll still have fun? It's okay. You know what I mean? As a guest, that's uncomfortable. But also as a parent, don't go into having a child if you're going to be disappointed. There's a lot of women, as they said, that can't even have babies and are just longing to have one, so don't be ungrateful. Miss Rodriguez says, as a mum, I don't have a problem with them, but I see them as a big waste of money, and a lot of people are saying that point. Save it for the baby shower or for all the stuff you need once they're born. Again, you can just spend the money on this big-ass party on your child. Take lots of pictures of the day you find out, maybe a little photo shoot taken by yourself, professional gets pricey, and save and frame the sonogram, and then call it a day. I only have one child, and that's all I'll be able to have because of my health conditions. Trust me when I say, you never understand how precious that moment is, and was for myself, knowing that it was once in a lifetime. And still, I don't regret one bit not doing a gender reveal party, and just having a small baby shower closer to the due date. Keep it simple, save your money. That's my motto. But if the mama wants a gender reveal party and has her heart set on it, throw the party. Every mother is different and celebrate each different way. If she wants a party, give her one. And again, it's basically speaking personally, and I think the overall topic that we're kind of all coming to the same conclusion is, have your party, but don't be disappointed and don't make your guests uncomfortable. Don't root for one color. Be happy nonetheless. And the obsessive, the dad wants blue or the mom wants pink, is kind of weird to me, in my opinion anyway. Again, I've never been to one, so I've never known the atmosphere, but I've watched some really cringy ass fucking videos on this. I've seen videos where the mom has popped it and she's so happy that it's pink and she's literally crying, and the dad storms off in a huff. Like, what the hell? Especially imagine your baby watching this back years from now and seeing that their father was disappointed that it wasn't the other color. That's what's weird to me. But hey, if you want to have a party and you're going to be respectful and your guests are going to be respectful, have one. Personally speaking, I would love to have a baby shower rather than a gender reveal party. Katie M said, I like some of them. You know, like the cute small ones with your immediate family and you pop a balloon and it reveals the gender. and you have a little buffet. I like those. But I don't like the huge ones with, you know what, like 50 other people and massive cakes and everything. I don't understand it. Mishy said, they're alright, but some take it way too far. Rebecca said, I personally think it's cute. My stepsister had a small one, and now her and her fiance actually proposed to each other at the gender reveal party. If you don't want to do one, that's up to you. If you do, that's also up to you. I can't stop you from it. But just don't take it too far where someone can actually get hurt. And some of the way they reveal these colors is so dangerous. And also consider there's a pregnant woman there. What's not clicking? Mini Kitty Gamer said something that we need to talk about as well, and it says, as long as they're not harming anyone, including the environment. Yes! A lot of people don't talk about how these reveals are very damaging and just put random shit into the fucking atmosphere. Other than that, I don't see an issue with it. Jennifer said something as well that we need to talk about. I'm okay with them, although some are cringy or sexist. Sarah said, I've never been to one and I don't see the need. I'm not saying anyone shouldn't have a party to celebrate the birth of their child, I just don't see a reason to put the emphasis on the gender. Parents should love their child no matter what the gender. I feel like it only gives the parents a chance to make a fool of themselves if the child isn't the gender that they want, and that's what I'm trying to put across in my opinion. Anyways, the gender of a child shouldn't matter. Children should be raised the same, learning how to be kind human beings. I'll read out one more. So Mackenzie said, it really doesn't matter to me because gender has never played a large part in my life. But I will probably have a baby shower for my future children's, but I won't put pressure on them to figure out their gender identity like I have felt. Although I don't hate on people who have opposing views on this topic. And I think it's just at the end of the day you have to respect what everyone wants, but just don't put anyone at harm. So guys, we've heard a lot of different opinions now, and I want to reach that conversation out to you, and let's continue it in the comment section. What is your opinion of gender reveal parties? Would you ever have one? Have you been to one? What was the atmosphere like there? Have you ever been to one where the parents are disappointed in the color that comes out? Let me know. Let's have that convo below. Please be respectful of everyone. Everyone has different opinions on this. Please, 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 if I can ask one thing, that's two things. One thing, please be respectful of everyone. Be respectful of what I'm saying, whatever I've read out, and just to each other. This can be very sensitive for a lot of people, so please keep that in mind as well. And I hope I haven't offended anyone with anything I've said. It's all come from the curiosity of my heart and my brain. And I've never been to one, so I've never experienced it, so I'm only seeing these really cringy videos online. So let's have that conversation below. If you like these kind of ranty videos, let me know. I will see you in my next video, and if you want me to talk about any other things in a rant, make sure to comment down below as well. Different topics. I love you, see you in my next video, and peace.